guys, it's your brother Ziad back with another video, and today I got some crazy sauce, so make sure that you do take notes because I am going to be going through 6 reasons why you need to take more action. And for those who are new, welcome. I help Muslim men level up physically and mentally. Now let's get straight into it. Number 1, you save time. Fellas, please understand that you are probably spending a lot of time of thinking whether or not you should be taking more action. For example, let's say the task that needs to get done takes, 40 minutes, but you spend 45 minutes or even an hour or even hours debating whether or not you should be taking that action. All that time that you spent thinking and debating and whatever, you could have just done the task. And by the way, this applies to even larger scales. For example, let's say you are procrastinating on a certain endeavor that takes, about 2 to 3 years to accomplish, and you spend, 5, 10 years, or perhaps your entire lifetime debating whether or not you should be taking that action. You spent a lot of time thinking, should have just done the action, bro. Number 2 is going to be, you learn faster. Guys, please get this ingrained in your head, but you need to be moving with speed. And if you're not taking action, you are probably procrastinating a lot. And I'm telling you right now, the more action you take, the more you will learn. Why? Because now you will know from experience what works and what doesn't work, right? Think of it this way: the man who took persistent, massive action for just 1 week, right? Compared to someone who has been taking some action time to time, or perhaps even procrastinating for months, right? That person's 1 week is probably equivalent to another person's months. Therefore, please understand that the more action you take, the more lessons you will learn. And the more lessons you will learn, you will become, as a byproduct, just more experienced. And this actually leads to my 3rd point, which is going to be failing more. Brothers, please understand, failure is not a bad thing, all right? I believe that we have been programmed, you can say, since we were little kids, that failure is some negative thing, when in reality, if you genuinely think about it, failure simply means that whatever you did not work, also meaning that you are 1 step closer towards the thing that actually works. Take more action, fail more, all right, provided that you are on the right direction, right? You want to be directionally correct, so just make constant correction towards your goal. That's number 3. And for number 4, we have worry less. Brothers, let's face it, one of the biggest reasons why you are anxious is simply because you know for a fact, like you know deep down what you're supposed to be doing, but you keep on procrastinating, right? The more you procrastinate, the more you delay, it only makes the issue bigger, you can say, in the back of your head. Maybe you're delaying that workout, maybe you're delaying doing that assignment that's been in the back of your mind for a very, very long time. Whatever the case may be, just start taking that action, start working towards whatever it is that you are procrastinating, and bi'idhnillah, by Allah's permission, your anxiety, your worrying, all that stuff will diminish, all right? That's number 4. And for number 5, this one is actually very, very crucial. You gain momentum. I cannot stress it enough, man. I genuinely believe that one of the biggest benefits of taking action is that you gain more momentum. And please keep in mind that staying in momentum, staying in action, continuing to do the things, the right things, is much easier than starting all over again. It takes more force to actually get a ball rolling than it is to keep the ball rolling. And this applies to your productivity, all right? It can be drinking a glass of water, doing some push-ups, taking a cold shower, whatever the case may be. Once you take that action, you take that first step, then momentum becomes easier, which just leads to, you can say, a domino effect of a chain of other actions becoming much easier by Allah's permission, which is exactly why you need to prioritize taking action. And lastly, brothers, this is going to be a no-brainer. You just feel better. Genuinely ask yourself, man, like, have you ever done a workout, completed an assignment, got your macros in, whatever the case may be, and regretted it? There's a very high probability that each time you do them, right, you always feel better. Me personally, there's been a lot of times I've been tired and drained and I felt lazy, but I did whatever I had to do anyways. And I'm telling you right now, very, very rare that, after I get the task done, I feel I feel bad about myself. Even this video that I'm recording right now, I'll be very, very honest with you, there's a very high probability that once I am done recording this video, I am going to feel much better by Allah's permission. I want you to apply this same mindset, you can say, to all other areas in your life. With that being said, brothers, if you are a young man and you're looking to level up your physique and mindset, I'll put a link right below this video where you can book a call with me to join my one-on-one online coaching, and I'll see if you are qualified for it. However, I will tell you that this coaching is not for everyone, okay? I will hold you on a pretty high standard and I'm going to hold you accountable. Therefore, if you know for a fact that you're not going to put in the work, don't book that call. But if you are serious, go for it, bro. On a final note, brothers, this is some very, very valuable information, all right? Take notes, rewatch it and apply it, okay? And as always, take care of yourself.